Hi there, it's Ali, and I want to talk to you very briefly on how you actually invite people to talk to you. Um, Now, inviting people to come face to face with you changes the game totally, and we have a tendency in network marketing to hide behind social media now. Think back to before the invention of the internet and the mobile phone and Facebook and WhatsApp and all the other social media platforms that are out there. And the only way to actually network market 10 years ago was to actually go out and talk to people. Now, inviting people to come face to face with you changes the relationship. And this is because proximity matters. You're actually invading people's space. Now, I'm not saying you've got to walk up to a complete stranger and give them a hug, but actually, proximity does matter. If you're close to a person, it matters. They feel that they're getting a personal service from you. And I can probably use an analogy that if you've actually said something in anger or opposed to that nicely on social media, you can't get any inflection in it. So people have a tendency to take things out of context. Well, at least if you apologise or you say something really quite heartfelt face to face, people can see what's here, so they can see how genuine you're actually being. That makes a huge difference when it comes to impact and actually making that connection, so actually networking with somebody. Phone calls are not necessarily going to be that effective anymore, but the first thing I would always advise you to do is to pick up that phone. But most people want to get off the phone as quickly as possible. So texting has actually become the preferred method of doing our networking and getting a lot of communication going, and WhatsApp's always there. But as I've said, sometimes when you need to actually get some urgency into something, or you actually need to make a connection with somebody, working face to face with them, or actually getting, let's say on Skype or on a Zoom call with them, you can actually see them then. And this is actually a real breakthrough, so you don't necessarily have to be in the same physical proximity to them, but you can actually be in the same social media proximity to them and actually be talking to them on FaceTime or on WhatsApp, I'm talking about FaceTime or WhatsApp, or on Zoom or on Skype. So you want to try and schedule these appointments in half-hour slots, and that also helps you to obviously keep to a time frame as well. Some great messages you can actually send out to get those face-to-face appointments made. So, an opportunity to Skype somebody, an opportunity to FaceTime somebody, an opportunity to actually do FaceTime but on WhatsApp because it's free, would be to text somebody maybe coffee, ? Hey, funny old thing. We're in the business of selling weight loss coffee. Hey, so do you want a coffee? Hey, I've been thinking about you and I'd like to get together. What does your schedule look like? Okay, so ask them for a time. We haven't connected in a while. What's up? Anything new? Do you fancy a coffee? One that if you don't want to obviously sound like, so if you want to get to the point straight away, because you don't want to sound like you've got an agenda with them, because usually any of my friends will go, yeah, what is it this time? I'm working on a new project. I'd like to bounce it off you. Do you have time to get together in the next couple of days or the next couple of weeks? If you haven't got some sort of diary or a planner, then I suggest that you download one. For those people who can't find one on Google, then I've got one on PDF that you can actually have access to. Just PM me and I'll send it to you. But I hope this has actually helped. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.